So I'm just going to chuck in another star.
Do you know how this works?
I have absolutely no idea.
Hey guys, Johnny and Lawrence back for another episode of Manufactio.
Hello.
And someone pointed out, why are we still wearing the respirator?
I don't know.
Because that looks a bit special. But I don't know. I don't actually think we probably do need it anymore.
No,
I might take it off for a bit and see.
Surprisingly managed. I mean, we have a little bit of leakage. I don't know why. There is some sulfur just in the air, but it's not a huge amount.
That just seems to happen for some reason.
Yes.
But I think today we want to replace the jetpack as well, potentially.
Yes, because I'm getting fed up of gliding around.
Yeah, and get us the anti-gravity device.
Yes.
So working back from that, we need exotic military, which is in military, which needs military 4, which needs lasers. So starting all the way back at lasers, which is in science, I think, we need 150 of some stuff.
150 of some stuff.
Yeah, I'm just going to grab a bunch of stuff to begin with.
Grab a bunch of stuff.
Because I'm going to be doing a little bit of research.
Just a tad.
This provides laser knowledge, making further technologies available. Also unlocks the laser from Mekansism.
Ooh,
Which
fancy.
I have played around with before and tried to use it to kill mobs, but it also destroys blocks, which is a little annoying.
Yeah.
So we can also now do military 4? I think this is 4.
Yes, I believe. I think it's, yeah.
Yep.
And then all the other 3.
Now for the expensive one. For military, exotic military, we actually need nuclear power.
Does
Which
this
is
mean nuclear weapons?
1,000.
Do I get nuclear weapons?
I really hope not.
Oh.
But probably. Most likely. I hope not, though. I just don't trust you with nuclear weapons.
Why not?
Because I've seen you with not nuclear weapons.
Why not?
It does say it provides access to military technology, so I think you probably do.
Yay, nukes.
But there we go, that's at unlock 2, so we should be able to do the last military 4, which is only 100 of each. Okay, let's see what I've got on me. Okay, I need a little bit more red, some blue, some purple, some military, and probably some yellow. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, just grab one of everything.
I just don't have the inventory space to grab so much.
Yeah.
Like, there is so many things now. But does that do it? That does it.
I think so. I think that's nuclear done.
Yeah, so now it's just the 500 military science for the anti-gravity device. And I believe this just gives us, like, creative flight?
Once we craft it, yeah.
But once we craft it, yeah.
Yes.
I figured that was a given. But I was going to say, I don't know if we're going to bother with nuclear power just now. We still seem to be okay on the power front.
Yeah, we're coping, I think.
We're coping. I think that's a good description of this entire playthrough.
Yeah, pretty much.
So the first question is, do we just already have all the stuff? I see that's what you've already tried.
I need to grab a couple more of the reaction chamber housing.
What?
So to make this anti-gravity device, we're going to need an anti-gravity core, which is made in the reaction chamber. I believe you tried this on stream and ended up blowing it up.
We did. Yeah.
There was no we. I believe you tried it
We did. But what? So you're building a dedicated one just for it?
I was going to.
Okay.
Because I couldn't be bothered emptying out the other ones, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fair. So you got all the stuff. I'll try and grab the other bits together.
Can you remember how many of the glass we need? Was it 6 or was it?
Be 8.
It'd be 8.
Pretty sure it's 8. Or more. I don't know. However many the recipe makes. I'll go to a different terminal and make the other stuff there.
Yeah. So I don't know where I'm going to set this up, to be honest.
These glider backpacks are like super cheap, so that's fine. Yeah. So it's really just a nuclear power cell, which I thought we set up a machine for last time.
Nuclear power cells we did. I don't think we set it up. I think we were manually feeding it into this fabricator over here. In fact, I think there's 10 in this slot.
There's 10 already there.
Well, we've got the depleted nuclear fuel. I've got them now.
Oh, well.
Because I picked them up.
I thought you were going to go build the reaction chamber. I was getting all the other stuff.
Okay, let me just chuck these to you.
Yep, that's what I was trying to be productive and do different stuff from you, and you just end up doing it as well.
Why would you try to be productive? You threw me with that.
Yeah, because I'm usually not productive at all. Wait, they're depleted ones.
I think you might need to fill them up.
Okay, I'll go fill them up. But no, so is it just... I think it's Inderium that we need with that thing?
Yes, it is. It is Inderium, which we have lots of.
Do we?
We have some of.
Oh yeah, we did set that up automated, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
So you're going to need a second to build that.
I think so. I'm kind of just doing it blind, so we will see.
So I'm just over making some more enriched uranium from our yellow cake, and that gets us the enriched uranium, which if I combine with the depleted power cells in the chemical lab, we do get the not depleted ones.
The full ones.
The full ones, exactly. And that now means I think we're only waiting on the one bit, which is the anti-gravity core.
Okay.
But to get that, we also need the uranium. The stuff over here, which I forget the name of. What is it called? Your whole place. Resonant ender.
Oh, okay.
That's what I meant. God.
I thought it was Inderium we needed.
I'm a little... What?
I thought it was Inderium, not Resonant.
Resonant ender in the recipe.
Oh, okay.
Don't try to confuse things. I'm a bit confused why we don't have any. I thought that was what came out here.
I thought so too. Did we get it wrong?
It looks like we might have got it wrong. So this is... No.
In my defense, it's a very similar colored liquid.
Yeah. No, it's kind of completely different. We've somehow filled up this whole system with creeper acid, even though it was meant to be filled up with Inderium. Yeah, Resonant Ender was working at one point. I know this fluid router isn't configured to go that way, but I thought because creeper acid could only go this way, it would work. Unless that filled up and then it all went that way and sad times happened.
Did you break it?
No, this was the thing we had ages problems with because we couldn't get it to filter the Resonant Ender.
Yeah, that was annoying.
Okay, I'm going to need to figure out how to get this filtered and then we can grab some. Okay, so I've got rid of the old tank from here, and I'm kind of hoping if I put down a new tank, it'll fill up with Inderium.
Yeah, it's hoping.
Didn't. I don't know why it didn't. That's really, really sad. Oh, why are you not working? Why are these pipes so annoying? The fluid pipes just never seem to do what you want them to do. It's so frustrating. So after fixing all the pipes, we've now got it. So it is filling up with the creeper acid. We emptied all the old creeper acid out and now have stopped it with a whitelist. So only ever extracts the resonant ender into here. And then we've just hooked it back up to the old machines again. This trash can isn't actually getting used. We've just set it up with a whitelist to void stuff if we want. But we don't want at the moment, so it's fine. But I can now do what I actually came over to do, which is put in the quantum entangler border, which is going to send the Inderium. Is it Inderium?
Yes, I think it's Inderium. Let me double check.
Never remember. But oh well.
Resonant Ender.
Well, it's called Inderium now.
Yeah.
But that's fine. So we want to set a fluid up to input on every side, because I don't know which side it is. Turn on this, and even though that looks like it's empty, it actually has 5,000 buckets in it. And by that I meant 5 buckets. Now it's empty. But they should be making stuff all the time now, so I think we should be good to get the thing going.
Yeah.
Which I think you've set up in this factory, right?
Yes. So I've set up the new reaction chamber over here. I think I've got it all set up. The only thing I need is the quantum entangler porter, which I'm hoping you have a copy of.
I do.
Awesome. So, and I'm also...
It can go on these sides, can it?
It can.
Okay, oh, well, that didn't connect because I've not done the side config, so that's fine.
Do you have a servo as well?
I don't know if I need one, or if I can just do the auto eject.
Oh, that might work.
I set output on the top and it's not connecting, which is a bit concerning. I wonder if it doesn't update. Maybe you just need to do it now.
Again.
No. So I got fluid config, output all on the top. Huh? Maybe it only comes out the sides?
Yeah.
Maybe it just doesn't work with these. Maybe you actually need to use the mechanism?
Oh, no, you need to set the channel.
You need to set the... Oh, right. Oh, okay. Because even though it was set up to allow fluids from the side, it didn't know it was going to be receiving fluids, I suppose.
Pop it down there.
That kind of makes sense.
So, I believe we've tried this before, and you ended up blowing up
So we tried it before, but I ended up blowing it up, is what you just said.
You tried it before.
No, you said we, but then you blamed me.
I meant you. You tried it before.
You were going to blame me for it all.
So there's nothing hugely important around. So I'm just going to chuck in another star.
Do you know how this works?
I have absolutely no idea.
But you're probably going to blow it up then.
Buttons, hit buttons.
Yeah. Are you pressing buttons as well?
I am.
Okay, well, I'm going to stop then.
Yeah,
you said you didn't know what you were doing, so I jumped in.
I'm following the red arrow.
I know, but you said you didn't know. So that's why I went in to do it.
Oh, okay.
Then you were doing it as well.
Oh, and there you go. We have one anti-gravity core.
No. I have one anti-gravity core.
Are you running with that one?
Well, apparently, that's what we're doing now.
Oh.
Like, you and me, we're not a we anymore, you just said.
No, it's fine. You can take that one.
Why not? Because it's mine.
I guess I just need to wait for another bucket of Indirium then.
There's plenty of buckets in Indirium. What?
No, each one costs like 4 buckets.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that. Where's this go? Where'd this go about? Does it go in there?
Should go in your jetpack slot.
Oh, instead of the jetpack.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You are creative flight.
It's not that fast. It's not too bad.
It's not fast, not too bad. But it's creative flight. You don't have to hold shift.
It is creative flight. I will give you that. And how are we doing for another bucket? I'm surprised. If I hadn't voided like the 4 buckets, that probably would have been fine. 8 buckets. I think it actually stores 8.
Just
on the upside,
throwing away our resources.
It was unintentional. In going forward, at least we have an elite tank over there. So
that is true. We should have a backlog.
Do you know, is there a way to refill this, or is it make a new one every time?
I believe they use the nuclear power cells.
Okay.
So
if I
should have some
easy way to test that, because I think the GUI at the bottom right, the HUD even, shows you like the fuel. Yep. Totally uses nuclear power cells that went up as soon as I put them in. I probably don't need quite so many batteries on me. I don't really even use the night vision.
True. Right. I am just going to quickly do my anti-gravity thing.
Good luck.
Once it kicks off. Why isn't this going?
I don't know.
Oh, because I've set it to 10. You need to set it back to 8.
That is a good reason. That is a very good reason.
Yes, I was very confused. I wasn't sure why.
But no, I kind of forget the other thing you said you were want to do.
So I think the next thing we need to sort of start working on is the EMC stuff.
Oh yeah, down the unusual ore processing.
So
the strange crystals in this unusual ore cannot be extracted by conventional crushing or smelting methods. By combining creeper acid with alien matter, the rock is dissolved away from the crystal and extracted from the solution by short-range teleportation. These are of no use for industrial or military use, but can be useful to unlock one of the mysteries of the universe.
Ooh.
Sounds interesting. Interesting. Do we have enough research? 200 of each? I think we can do that.
Nothing.
Yeah, it is quite cheap. I don't know why that was so cheap. Let's not question it.
Floating.
You're floating.
Floating.
Yeah, okay, it looks like you move quite fast. Not as fast as your stupid Indirium
hook thing.
Yeah.
Whee.
That thing's a bit ridiculous.
Oh, I missed.
You missed. It just looks really special. But oh well. Blue.
Oh, that's cool. It actually shows up on your back.
It shows up on your back?
You have like a weird device on your back now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kind of reminds me of a certain Doctor Who episode.
I can't remember which one you're talking about.
I don't know, changing time, turn left or something.
Turn left. Yeah, that was a good one.
God. And you're the Doctor Who fan.
But there's so many episodes I have.
But you've watched like 10 times each.
Right. So I think we need to get together a chemical lab.
I do not know. I've just unlocked it. I've not actually looked at it.
I should also unlock it, because otherwise I won't be able to do anything.
It is a chemical lab. You are correct. And I don't know, is there a blueprint for a chemical lab? Chemical lab?
It's kind of hoping so.
I think there might be. I can't remember if this is one of the ones that like didn't like to work. So we've got 2 in the system. Okay, I'll go for this one then. Yeah, looks like it, baby. Where do we want it?
Let's say here.
Here.
There. Oh, that worked.
Is that where you wanted it?
Yeah, that is where I wanted it.
Okay. Well, it's really hard to tell.
It's kind of hard to point out where you want things.
Right. Well, I've got the Enderium coming in.
You got the Enderium coming in. I'm just going to need to grab some more power.
Yeah, I think it's just power, and I'll grab some unusual ore, and I'm going to be trying to shift glide for a very long time, I think. We did not get a lot. We've only got like 1,000.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's a lot. I don't know how much you need for this stuff. Okay, if you start when you're running, you seem to keep the momentum. So that is actually not too bad. And processing. Reasonably quickly, considering it's like quite a late game thing and we're not even using advanced.
Yeah.
Well, there's an unusual crystal.
I'm just going to stop it floating.
You see, yeah, it is horrible looking.
Yes.
Wait, so now we need dark matter. You never told me we need dark matter.
Dark matter is fine. Just need an advanced lab with the research.
Right, and just some anomaly science.
Yeah. So
easy.
I think the next step would be to automate the fuel cells, because each of the science needs one of those.
Okay. Anomaly science.
Yes.
Or is it research? No, it is the science pack. It needs the fuel cell.
Yes.
Oh, they're expensive.
And yeah,
10 for. That's actually not too bad. Iron, uranium, 235 and 238. So it's 235 that's the issue, I believe.
Yes, the bright green one.
And we need a reprocessor.
Yes, which I believe is another research.
Oh, so 3 of the uranium 238 essentially convert into 1 uranium 235, but we need 40 before we can even use the reprocessor?
Yes, I might have 40.
Wow, that's expensive. I'm going to be shift gliding all day and not working.
Off camera, I have taken, I think it was a stack. No, it was a bin full of the yellow cake and crushed it. And I got 52.
52? Okay,
Yep.
From a whole, which size bin?
A red bin. So,
red
small,
bin.
so 248 items gave us 52.
Okay, so yeah, nuclear reprocessing is possible. Yep. We have enough science. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
I was a bit concerned. It's not much, but it was enough that I wasn't sure. 'Cause we have used a lot of science this episode.
It's worthwhile, though.
I think it's all worthwhile. I think we're getting pretty far in there.
Yes. I wasn't sure where you wanted to set up the reprocessor.
Near uranium, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is it already gone into the system? It probably doesn't really matter if that's the case.
I don't know, because we're still only using it in the ore form, really.
Okay. I don't mind. We could set it up over here. Is there any like issues with it? Like, is it gonna kill us or?
I don't think. I mean, I can try holding some, see if that does it.
Yep. So
I'm holding a stack of each, and they seem to be fine. This is totally how science works.
yes, just if you're not sure about something, hold it until you die, and it's probably fine.
Yeah, or lick it.
Ooh. So we need quite a few things. Let's take a note of this, and then we'll see if we can make all of them. So looking at the reprocessor machine blueprint, I think we've got everything except from the new stuff.
Yes.
The extra casings, which actually look not too bad. It turns out. So yeah, just some concrete, copper, advanced control circuits, lead, blah 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 blah.
That's surprisingly cheap for
there's a stack.
nuclear stuff. There's a stack. Wow. I think we also need some glass.
I think
Fancy.
Yeah, so 11 of them, and then 2 reactor glass. 1, 2, and there we go. Still got basically a stack in the system.
Okay. You've placed the chemical lab just 2 apart instead of 3, like everything else.
Intentional.
Why?
It was actually intentional because in the other machine it brings 2 apart. Other factory.
Okay.
But okay, if this one's meant to be 3, we can make it 3.
Yep.
So boom, and then high jump apparently.
Okay. And you've placed that down, which means we can now
do the
shift click.
blueprint thing. I think that first one was in the wrong place. I was just putting something down to get there. Is that just a normal?
Is that reactor casing on? I think that's a normal one underneath it, yes.
Yeah, I didn't know we needed any of those. I didn't grab any of those.
We'll grab some.
The recipe doesn't say we need any of those.
Does it not?
No. Weirdly, it's the
that is...
item output.
Oh, that just looks weird.
So like just an empty one. Yeah, that is correct.
Oh,
but I really need you to start filling stuff in because my
I'm pretty sure that's all reactor casing at the bottom.
Oh, that's reactor casing.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was the steel slabs.
No, that's reactor casing.
Okay. Well, not steel slabs. I thought it was the steel blocks, but you get what I mean.
I have an energy input somewhere, but I don't see it yet.
No.
Glowstone.
Oh, I missed.
There
we go. I wish this was like the other machines where you actually
could, like middle mouse click.
Yeah.
That would be useful. And then I think this is where I come in because I'm pretty sure these are like steel slabs.
Yeah, I think so. Is there any way to stop the like crazy power jump?
I don't know.
Yes.
I think that's.
Oh, that's good.
Is there?
Yeah.
How?
Whatever the hotkey is. Mine, I know mine's is a custom bound one, so it's not going to be the same for you. So I don't know.
But that done.
This is not enough energy. What?
It's not full job. I've only just finished it. But yeah, we will hook this up and be back.
Cool. So the way this machine seems to work is that you need both the uraniums coming in. So you need the uranium 238 and the 235, and we're going to have to keep cycling these round a little bit.
Yes.
So I think we're going to have to set up some filters on these. And I don't know if you actually got into the uranium to set the filters.
Don't, but if you give me a second, because it's just over this other side of the factory.
Okay, I will set whitelists on them so nothing else can go in just now.
That would probably be wise.
And I'm just going to run this into the floor and we'll worry about it underneath in a second. No, we won't. I can't place those blocks there for some reason. Okay, my inventory's decided. Oh, yeah. Inventory's decided to all go haywire. Is it fixed? No. Back in the sack. Hopefully inventory's working now. Yep, there we go. So I'm just going to run that down there for the input, and then the output is also going to go into the input, granted. But we're going to run that down there. And I think you just gave me a ton of filters somehow.
No.
Oh, okay, well, I ended up with a ton of filters. Why is my fly thing not working?
Do you need to take it off and put it back on
It looks
again?
like it's the exact same issue as the jetpack. That's so annoying. Okay, but so what we need here is spot chests, I think was our go-to plan.
Yes, I think that was.
So if we... I don't want to do this. So run this first into here, and that'll... Oh, we want to filter that just on the other stuff. Oh, you know what we could do?
What?
Now that I think about it. We can... no, it's fine. I was getting confused. I was going to say we could have a spot chest for each of the other things as well at the other side. Now, it's just too many spot chests. But yeah, so if we don't really need to whitelist this. Yeah, we do. So that's going to be for the yellowy one. If you want to put some in there when you get it as well.
Come down the bottom. Surprisingly hard to fill down a hole, so that goes in that filter there.
I don't know. I can't see which filter you're up, but it looks like it. Yep.
Yep, that white filter.
And then I just want to put an interface there, and this will just collect anything else into the system. So just the way, well, basically just the way they work. Thermal pipes. So I'll always try and put it into something that's closer first. Assuming we've got the servo set up with nearest first anyway.
Yes.
So
speaking of which, I need to grab a servo.
Okay, I've got some if you want, but what we were thinking is because this basically takes 40 into 41 and 5 into 2, we're going to have to... It's probably just going to be easier to keep recycling the main 40.
Yes.
So it's going to come out, go in here, the 40 will be replenished into this box, go back into the input, and hopefully it should never go into the system and get used up, which would then mean we couldn't actually continue to make any, which would be
pretty much bad.
Yeah, so that should always keep at least probably 64 actually, just the way it'll work always in the system, so that we never pose the risk of running out.
Yes.
But the other thing ironically we need to do is, if you've got more of that stuff, can you supply some in this ME terminal?
This one?
Interface. I don't know why I said terminal.
Okay, so we do actually have one though.
We do. You could probably just supply the amount we need. It's probably more the green one that's going to be the issue.
Yes. So I keep forgetting how many we need. 40.
Yeah, that amount? I don't know. But I'm just going to set up servo on here. So basically, this is probably a really horrible way of doing it, but we'll supply all the stuff on applied energistics, which will go through this pipe upstairs and get filtered into both input hatches. The output will go into here first and then back into applied energistics. And as soon as we get a stockpile, it will stop us. Well, it'll mean we start gaining some in the system rather than just keep reusing them, which is what we need. And I can't find the hole in the floor now. Here it is.
Up here. Am I not being really silly, but will that not just continue to reprocess all our fuel, turning it into the 235?
Yes. This was why I wanted to discuss what we were doing. I forgot that was why I was doing it. Yeah, that was the problem. Now we're going to convert it all into yellow stuff.
Well, instead of sending it into the ME system, why don't we send it into bins hitched up with storage buses? Would that not work?
Is that not the exact same as sending it into the ME system?
Well, no, because once the bin is full, this will stop. If we keep sending it into the ME system, this will just keep going.
Oh, you mean the yellow kind?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep. That works. We can do that. There's probably even a terminal down here somewhere. Maybe. Oh, no, did I clean
what do
them
you mean
all
by
up?
the yellow kind?
Well, the more yellowy greeny one than the dark greeny one.
Yeah, if we keep it as it is, it will just turn it all into the yellow greeny one.
I'm agreeing with you. I said we
okay.
should put it into a storage bin or something.
Yes, okay, yes.
And I was going downstairs to see if there was a terminal to grab a storage bin.
Okay, I'll just be quiet.
I was completely agreeing with you going to implement it. I don't know what you're complaining about now. 2048, is that enough?
I would say so, yeah.
I would say that's enough. So then we can... Oh, this is getting more and more complicated as we go. So, and you know our filter then. So I think essentially the easiest way will be just to replace this with a bin.
Okay.
And then...
I'll hook the storage bus up to that bin.
No, can you... Well, yeah, but can you put a filter on there for only to get the dark green kind? So only the dark green will go into the system, and then
okay, yeah.
And that way will definitely not ever overflow into the system. And then we just need a... Do you have a storage bus, did you say?
No, I don't, sorry.
Okay, I will grab one because I think I've got all the green cables as well. And we could probably set this up both ways. Insert and extract. Boom, there's a storage bus connected in the one place that I shouldn't have put it. Okay, we'll move
Put
that.
it on the back.
I think I lost it.
I didn't pick it up.
I got it. Put it on the back, you say. I'm still getting so used to this actually being able to fly, yeah. And that can go both ways. Woo. Woo, 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 woo.
Yay.
Oh, why is there a bin there?
That was the bin I had over by the crushing facility to grab all the uranium.
Oh, okay. Would it not have just went and... Did I pick it up? Do you need
yes. And... yes, I would need it.
Shall we just put it on the system?
Yeah, that would work.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, now that you're saying that, over here I did do this. I don't know if you saw. I have a bunch of bins filled with osmium.
Oh, okay. So, that is useful.
They hadn't quite filled up our entire system downstairs, but they'd filled up a lot of it.
Yes.
So I guess this should start emptying. Not like loads, but it should start going into that reprocessor.
Hopefully.
Oh, I can't like fly up the ladders really quick anymore.
No.
That was based on the jetpack. Missing input ion. It shouldn't be missing anything, I wouldn't have thought. Oh, it's only got one of the lime green ones.
It should have more of the lime green ones now.
There we go, 40. What was wrong?
They were in my inventory.
Okay. Ooh, that is slow. And I don't think this is a machine we can upgrade.
No, that is slow.
Yeah, that is slow. Yeah. I think that was just noise.
That was just noise.
It
was kind of words.
But yeah, I think that's the beginnings of our EMC production sorted. Now, next episode, we should be able to actually get some up and running, which will be nice.
Yeah.
But I think that's pretty good for an episode, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like if you did. And as always, thanks for watching.
Bye.